Hi everybody, my name's Quartz. Today we will be doing a simulation of the WWE Elimination Chamber PPV. Starting off with the United States Championship Elimination Chamber match. This will be a pretty interesting match in real life, I think. Some weird guys in there, Montez Ford, Bronson Reed, Johnny Gargano. I don't think any of them really have a chance of winning. But, there's a lot of good performers in there, and it'll be an interesting match overall. Montez Ford first out with a pod spot then. I don't know if he'll get that far in the match in real life, but he will certainly give a good performance as he always does and bring the swag. Discarding his cup, of course, not allowed to bring that in. This is WWE 2K22, so there will be some things that don't line up, like Damian Priest is the United States Champion going into this, and Austin Theory, Johnny Gargano are in the way. But here comes my favorite for the match, Seth freaking Rollins. One of the best in-ring performers out there. Possibly just of this generation, really. Seth freaking Rollins. Coming out second, also getting a pod spot. That's dangerous, I would say, for everyone else. Hopefully he'll be fresh when he comes in. Picking a spot now. Quite angry before he goes in, as you do. Also in this video we will be doing the Women's Elimination Chamber, Bobby Lashley vs Brock Lesnar, Reigns vs Sami Zayn, all of the pay-per-view matches that have been announced so far. Crowd not liking Seth Rollins here, which is unrealistic because even in his biggest heel phase they still loved him, but that's whatever. He's got to go over to this part, put his arms up over here. It's very, very important before he goes into a pod. I wonder if he'll be taking his jacket off before he goes in. Hopefully he will. Yep, there he goes. Otherwise that would have made it would have made it more challenging for him. And next is Austin Theory. Austin Theory obviously coming into this as the United States Champion in real life. Being a bit of a back and forth between him, Lashley, and Rollins. I'm not sure WWE know what to do with him right now, to be honest. But he's got talent. I just think because he was pushed under Vince, that they kind of got to reset his character. Obviously did that cash in for the United States title and lost, which is, well, it's a first in wrestling history. Probably one of the worst decisions I've ever seen. But, I'm not sure having Austin Theory win Money in the Bank in the first place was a good idea. Theory also getting a pod spot here. could help him out, make him fresh later on. Everything's gone dark, which I think hails the arrival of, Damian Priest, United States title holder in this game to start off with, but obviously that's lost in theory in real life. Damian Priest representing the Judgment Day coming in here. I think Finn Balor had a match for the United States title a while ago, but now it's Damian Priest's turn to try and bring some gold to the Judgment Day. Probably be Rhea who gets the gold first out of any of them, but we'll see how that goes. Damian Priest also getting the last pod spot. Hopefully he's not too fresh for the other competitors when they come out, because Damian Priest can wreck house. I think a lot of people forget that. And starting off in the ring, big boy Bronson Reed, repping Timothy Thatcher, apparently. As a community creation, okay? Bronson Reed from South Australia, so very near and dear to my heart. I don't really care about him that much, to be honest, but Bronson Reed, you know, for a guy of his size, he moves surprisingly quickly. He's like a Keith Lee, but a bit worse, you know. But in real life, in the chamber, I think he'll get a fair way. He is talented. I don't think he has any realistic chance of winning it, though. I would like to see him jump off the top of the pod. That would be interesting. And Bronson Reed's opponent to start off with, as he stares down his other competitors in the pod, is Johnny Wrestling, Mr. Johnny Gargano himself, the guy that WWE don't know what to do with. He's a great guy, Gargano, very talented. I think they've kind of messed up his main roster run so far, but definitely still time to turn that around. Johnny Gargano, look, if he wins the United States title, that would be very out of the blue, but, you know, it couldn't indicate that they're going somewhere different with his character, but I think going into WrestleMania, they're going to have the United States title on someone like Rollins or Theory, a bigger name. So starting off with Bronson Reed and Johnny Gargano in the ring, in this massive steel structure, 10 billion feet of steel or whatever. And here we go. Bronson Reed, Johnny Gargano to start off with. Let me just quickly... There we go, CPU on CPU. Bronson Reed taking the early advantage, but Johnny Gargano manages to jump out of the way. Cannot grab Bronson Reed as he throws him into the corner. Jeez. Alright. Bronson Reed obviously has the size advantage on little Johnny Gargano. The weight advantage, the strength advantage, but you know, Gargano, he's overcome the odds before. See how he does. Bronson Reed just... Oh! And blood already busted open for Johnny Gargano. Bronson Reed looking to go into a submission hold here. taking advantage of a bloody Gargano. Will he tap out? No, he gets back up. And your next competitor out is Austin Theory, the champion himself, making his way into the ring. Bronson Reed immediately going after Theory. 2 backbreakers into us, just tossing him away. Oh, and Bronson Reed goes to the top. Oh, diving elbow drop onto the champion. What was that? Just Johnny Gargano just pulling moves out of nowhere. And now he's on to Theory. Theory slips behind Gargano and big German suplex. Rolling him over, it's going for the pin here. 1, 2, oh, and kicks out. Next competitor entering the ring, and it's going to be Damian Priest, the Judgment Day's enforcer, eradicator, or equalizer, something like that. They just make their names up and change them as they want. Oh, big slam from Bronson Reed. Damian Priest immediately getting worked on by Gargano, who throws him into the corner. There's a pin going on, but Gargano just threw Damian Priest into the turnbuckle. Lawn dart. Theory picking up Bronson Reed with the slam. Gargano wants to go after Bronson Reed, but Theory's in the way. Now Theory and Priest going at it as Seth Rollins enters the match. Fresh Seth Rollins immediately goes to the top rope. What's he going to do here? Oh, big drop onto Bronson Reed. Bronson might be out after that. Jeez. And a knee drop to follow it up. Bronson also busted open now as Damian Priest sends Theory down. Gargano. Is that diced bread? Sliced bread? Something? Again, no one's been eliminated, and we're going to have our final competitor in the ring as the Gargano escape is put onto Bronson Reed. Can Bronson stick through it as Montez Ford enters the match? Will he tap? Will Bronson Reed be eliminated? No! As Austin Theory avoids Seth Rollins' attack. Montez Ford immediately going after Gargano. Now being picked up by Theory. And just dropped onto the knee. Cover and Ford kicks out. Austin Theory, Damian Priest, Seth Rollins, Gargano, Reed, Ford. Oh, big men. Cover. 2, 3. Oh, so close for Damian Priest. He stays in it. Johnny Gargano up on the top rope. What's Rollins thinking here? Oh! Big Rana off the top. And south of heaven to Theory from Damian Priest. Picks him up, but Theory throws Priest out of the ring. Reed and Rollins going at each other in the ring now. Oh! Big punch to the back of the head. Big DDT from Montez Ford too. Oh, and Theory just lifting Reed up there. He might be going for the finish now. Can he get it? Kick to the midsection. Oh, and he's blocked by Gargano and Ford over there. Cover on the outside too. Oh, Priest kicks out just. There's a big lawn dart from Gargano to Rollins. And going into the Gargano escape here, just cranking that neck of Seth Rollins. Will Seth tap out here? He's stunned, and he manages to fight his way out of the Gargano escape. There's 2 Gargano escapes hit, and neither has managed to submit anyone. See how that goes. Big punch to the back of the head from Seth Rollins. Montez Ford grabbing Damian Priest, slamming him down. Just massive bodies in the ring now as Rollins can't hit the curb stomp again, blocked by someone. Oh, hit the lights by Damian Priest, or the Crossroads if you're not scared. Oh, and a big power bomb from Bronson Reed, but that's it. Johnny Gargano has been eliminated. Oh, and Seth almost joins him. 5 people in the ring left. It's Priest. Big line salt. Oh, Ford kicks out. I don't think that was a line salt. It's just some sort of leap from the middle rope. Rollins backing it up. Curb stomp to Damian Priest. Cover here. Will this be enough? 1, 2. Oh, and Priest just kicks out. Head injury for Priest though. How long will he be able to stay in this match? As Ford takes out Rollins. Oh, and Rollins still manages to kick out. It's going to take a lot to put away Rollins here. Little punch from Priest. It doesn't eliminate Montez Ford, surprisingly. It's a drop kick to the back of Priest. And Ford with the drop kick to Seth Rollins' head. Everybody's just going at each other here. No one really being able to stay on top of the other. Just back and forth as Ford goes to the top. And he hits the frog splash from Rollins. Will this be enough? 1, 2, 3. That's it. Seth Rollins eliminated by Montez Ford. Wow, that's going to be an upset here. As an upset, Seth Rollins makes his way out of the ring. Only 4 left. Theory the champion. Montez Ford, Bronson Reed, and Damian Priest. Expected to see Theory here, but I'll be honest, I didn't expect any of the others to be here. It's Montez Ford DDT inside the ring as he goes top rope again. Frog splash to Theory. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Austin Theory eliminated. I guaranteed a new United States champion here. Damian Priest, Bronson Reed, or Montez Ford. One of these will be your new United States champion, people. As high cross to Bronson Reed. 2. Oh, Reed kicks out once again. Showing some resiliency from Bronson. Ford throws Priest back into the ring. What's he going for here? Grabs him. Lifts him up. Slam from Montez Ford. Now just kicking him in the back. It's not the right time to taunt for Reed though, as Ford big chops in the corner. Grabs him. Oh! Throws 1, 2. Oh, it was almost it for Bronson Reed. What a performance by Montez Ford. Representing the Street Profits here. Doing Angelo Dawkins proud. But it's Damian Priest. Hits the lights on Ford. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, but Ford kicks out. Once again. This is a battle going on between these 3 competitors. Neither man giving in. But Ford, cranking that neck. Will Ford tap out here? Will Damian Priest be able to submit Montez Ford? No, Ford gets out of it. Everyone except for Montez Ford already bloody in this, Liz, and Ford backs it up. What's he gonna go for here on Priest? Just whips his head back onto the mat. 2. But Priest kicks out once again. Priest has eaten so many big moves already in this match. Will he be able to stay in for much longer? As Reed picks up Ford, throws him out of the ring. Powerbomb to the outside. Bronson Reed and Montez Ford on the outside now. Cover! 1, 2. And Ford just kicks out once again. Damian Priest looking to get in on the action here. But Reed picks up Montez. What's he going for? Big power bomb to Ford here. 2, 3, that's it. Montez Ford, what a performance. Is ultimately eliminated by the big man, Bronson Reed. And Bronson picking up Damian here, slamming him down. Is this it? Will Bronson Reed be your new United States Champion? And he does! He wins the Elimination Chamber! Bronson Reed, the underdog, coming from behind to win his first championship in WWE. Bronson Reed wins the Elimination Chamber. What a performance. Fighting through the pain of being busted open. Near his eye, it looks like. Wow. Congratulations, Bronson Reed. That takes us to our next match, which is the Women's Elimination Chamber #1 contender match for Bianca Belair's Raw Women's title match. In this match, we have the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. We have Liv Morgan. We have the Psycho Rabid Pitbull Nikki Cross. We have one of the best women's competitors today, Raquel Rodriguez or Gonzalez or whatever you want to call her. We have part of the Hart Dynasty, Natalia, and Carmella is also there. Let's start the match. No clear winner for me in this one. Asuka, obviously the most accomplished out of all these women, but could go either way in my opinion. But first out is just Nikki Cross, hyping herself up and running down to the ring at breakneck speed. She's gonna run into the... stops herself just in time before running into the Elimination Chamber, and she's back full of energy, gonna be locked in the pod. Can the pod even contain her at this point? We'll have to see. Next out is Natalia, the Queen of Hearts. Making her way down to the ring. She doesn't have any clear direction of where to go in WWE, but damn does she hit a nice sharpshooter. Also getting a pod spot here. Natalia has a real chance of challenging Bianca at WrestleMania. See how she does. Getting in the pod. The cross from Nikki Cross. Cross from Nikki Cross. That's the thing. And next out, getting the pod spot, Liv Morgan. Knowing Liv, she'll probably ask to start in the ring and sneak in a spiked baseball bat or something. Liv Morgan, final 2 in the Women's Royal Rumble, coming in at number 2, I think. Coming in early at least, outlasting everyone but Rhea Ripley. But Liv Morgan gets a pod spot tonight. Can she make the most of it and go on to challenge Bianca at WrestleMania? And Asuka, the final pod spot for the Empress of Tomorrow as we go through the chamber to look at her. Asuka, one of the best entrances in WWE. Here comes the Empress of Tomorrow, and nobody is ready for Asuka. Asuka, very accomplished in the women's division. Raw Women's Champion, SmackDown Women's Champion. Accomplished in NXT and on the indie scene. One of the best women's performers ever. The Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Real chance in real life to win. Interesting matchup. She gets a pod spot here tonight, which is bad news for everybody else. Starting this match off is Raquel Gonzalez. Don't look at that. It says Rodriguez. Your eyes are playing tricks on you. Raquel, the biggest back in WWE. Or something, I don't know. One of my favorite women's competitors. Tall, strong, a real threat to everyone in this match. But starting out first, that might hinder her. She might be too fatigued, too beaten down by the end to win it. But as we saw before, anything's possible. I mean, Bronson Reed won the United States title, for God's sake. Raquel Rodriguez starting the match out against the one and only, you know her, Carmella. She's back in WWE. I mean, look, she's not the worst wrestler ever, but, you know, she's not the best either. I don't think she'll get far in this Elimination Chamber, to be honest. And can we talk about how fucked up she looks in 2K? Like, that does not look like Carmella at all. Face is all wrong. Every time, I can't get over it. Carmella starting the match off against Raquel. See what she can do. The underdog in this match, but again, Bronson Reed won the damn United States title, so anything's possible. Staring down all the competitors is Carmella. And this match is underway. Raquel getting grabbed by Carmella here, thrown into the turnbuckle. Let me just... I love this game, it's so intuitive. Hurricane Rana off the ropes, just stomping down at Raquel. But Raquel fights back with a big kick to the head. Quite the size difference in this match as Raquel goes to the top rope. What's she thinking here? Oh! Big splash on Carmella. Raquel Rodriguez Gonzalez not pulling any punches in this match, but Carmella is apparently, as I say that, as our next entrant gets ready, who's it gonna be added into this match? Ooh. It's Liv Morgan coming out, joining them. Gonna add a lot of energy to this match, just taunting away as she fights with Carmella. Carmella getting a few strikes, each woman not being able to stay on top for too long, going back and forth. A big uppercut from Liv Morgan. Liv, Raquel going after each other. Head scissors, spins around and sends Rodriguez to the floor. And a big punch to Carmella as well. Raquel, Liv Morgan going at it. Everyone just fighting amongst themselves. No woman really being able to stay on top for long. As our next entrant comes in, it's Asuka. Asuka coming in, and she's ready to kick ass. Grabs Carmella immediately and throws her over the ropes. Makes her way in. 4 women in the match now. How's this gonna go? Who will be first eliminated as Asuka goes to work on Carmella and now just stomping away. Slamming her arm into the mat. Raquel Gonzalez Rodriguez picking up Liv Morgan. Smacking her back. 2! And Liv kicks it 2. That was close, I'll tell you. Will we see all 6 competitors enter the ring before anyone's eliminated again? We'll have to wait and see as Liv Morgan's bounced off the ropes. Next in is Natalya, the Queen of Hearts, carrying on the Hart Dynasty legacy. Let's see what she can do here. And Raquel putting Carmella into that torture rack, but broken up by Natalya. And now Raquel putting Natalya into the torture rack. Will Natalya tap out here immediately? But no. Breaks it up quickly. Doesn't want to be in that for too long. And Natalya! Tahana bomb from Raquel! 2! And Natalya kicks out. That was almost the quickest elimination we've had. Cover by Liv. 2! And Asuka kicks. Nikki Cross now in the match. All 6 women. Who's going to be the first out here? French kiss from Carmella, I believe that's called. It's Raquel. 2! And kicks it 2. Super kick from Carmella. Hooks the leg on Raquel once again. 2. Raquel kicks, sorry. Asuka kicks as well. Everybody just trying to desperately get an elimination here. Make it easier on themselves. Double team from Natalya and Carmella and Raquel. Both of them seeing her as a threat, I guess. As Carmella goes to the top rope. Down onto Raquel. And kicks her in the back. Natalya bouncing Nikki off the ropes there. And Liv Morgan hoisting Asuka up. Snake Eyes! Everybody going after Raquel in this match. And Carmella sending Nikki down there as Raquel locks in the torture rack on Liv Morgan. Will Liv tap here? As Carmella's hooked the leg, but the ref doesn't see it. Ref, they're right there. Oh, Liv breaks out. 1, 2. Ref, that could have been 3 if you had just opened your eyes, man. Tahana bomb to Liv. 2, 3. Liv Morgan eliminated us. What is Natalya doing? Oh my gosh! Missed by a mile. Natalya just slamming herself down on the unforgiving steel of the Elimination Chamber. Oh, and codebreaker to Natalya as Nikki Cross backrake on Raquel. Asuka, Natalya fighting on the outside, Carmella, Nikki Cross, and Raquel on the inside. It's Carmella got here! Reverse DDT, but Asuka's up the leg! Oh, kicks at 1. Carmella top rope. Looking for the elbow drop, but missed. Nikki out of the way. Grabbing Carmella by the hair as Raquel returns to the ring with Natalya and back out to fight Asuka. But Asuka brings around, going for the Asuka lock. Brings her down. Will Raquel tap here to the Asuka lock? She does! What a devastating move. The Asuka lock as Carmella, almost eliminated there. Asuka going on a rampage. Will she put Natalya into the Asuka lock too? Brings her down. Will Natalya tap here? Asuka's going wild. Asuka, will Natalya tap out to the Asuka lock? She's fighting. Can she break it? She does. Asuka, let's go. Cover. Did that take it all out of Natalya? 3. That's it for Natalya. Asuka with 2 eliminations. As Nikki Cross gets out of the way. Carmella. DDT. Is that Nikki Cross done? 1, 2. Oh, Cross kicks out. Carmella lifts her back up. Super kick! But Asuka's on Carmella immediately. Doesn't have time to make the cover. Carmella, Asuka squaring off. Codebreaker to Carmella as Asuka kicks her in the leg. And just continuing to punish her. Was going for the Asuka lock, I think. But Nikki Cross, Russian leg sweep. Brings Asuka down, now grabs her, puts her on the ropes, but Asuka counters whatever sick, twisted move Nikki was going for there. Sends Nikki into the corner, but Asuka puts Carmella in the Asuka lock! Will Asuka tap out another competitor here? Yes, she does! Carmella taps! Nikki Cross, Asuka, your final 2. Asuka has been on the rampage, but you can never count out Nikki Cross. Big drop kick from Asuka. And she taunts away at a fallen Nikki Cross. Can Nikki Cross take out the most dominant women's competitor here as Asuka sends Nikki out of the ring onto the unforgiving steel of the Elimination Chamber and sends her back into the ring, just toying with her at this point, throwing her around like she weighs nothing. Brings her in, armbar. Will Nikki tap to the armbar? Will Asuka get? She does! Asuka eliminating 5 women here. 4 women here to become the number 1 contender for Bianca Belair's Raw Women's Championship. just goes to prove that no one is ready for Asuka. What a performance. That brings us to our next match, which is the mixed tag team match of Finn Balor. Oh, these are the women. Sorry. Rhea Ripley. Rhea Bloody Ripley. And Finn Balor versus Beth Phoenix and Edge. What a match this is. Really looking forward to this one. Mixed tag team match. Beth and Edge, both Hall of Famers. Finn and Rhea, possibly future Hall of Famers. Definitely Rhea. As they make their way out here, the Judgment Day. To a chorus of boos. Finn Balor, Rhea Ripley causing havoc. Carnage everywhere they go. Finn, the one that took out Edge, and Rhea, the one that converted Dominic to her sick, twisted ways. Rhea looking for a win going into WrestleMania. To challenge Charlotte Flair for the women's SmackDown women's title. But out comes the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix. One of the strongest competitors in the women's division ever. You can never count out Beth Phoenix. She makes her way down to the ring. The absolute legendary status of this tag team here versus the Judgment Day. We are in for a very special match here. Can Rhea stand up to the strength of Beth Phoenix? And to be honest, if there's anyone that can do it, it's Rhea. And finally, out comes the Rated R Superstar. He's coming out. Edge. You think you know him? You never did. Teaming with his wife Beth Phoenix to take down the monster that he created, the Judgment Day. Will the spear prevail over the coup de grace? Or will Edge be beaten once again? Finn obviously already having a victory over Edge in that I Quit match, where Damian Priest delivered a concerto to Beth Phoenix. Might have been Rhea, actually, I don't know. But big grudge match going on here. No clear winner. Let's see how this one plays out. The women starting in the ring, Beth and Rhea. What can they do here? Beth. Oh, I thought she was already going for the Glam Slam, but just a reverse DDT. Dropping the bow on Rhea Ripley. Now, stomping the arm. Beth Phoenix already on top, but decides to go for the tag quickly as Rhea rolls her way out. Edge, Finn. Long history between these two. Finn punches Edge. Just continues to kick him in the corner, but Edge fighting his way back. You can never count out the ultimate opportunist. Finn sends Edge out of the ring and just taunts him. Looks at him, says, "Bring it." Well, like, bring it? In Irish and stuff. Edge just taking a breather, but Finn Balor launching himself over the ropes. High risk maneuver paying off there. And Edge manages to fight his way back after that. Wow. One of the most resilient superstars to ever play the game. Edge working on the arms of Finn Balor here, up to a 5 count, 6 count now. Balor sends Edge off the LED. Edge is down on the outside. And Finn just taunting him. That can't be good for Edge's psyche. But Edge makes it back into the ring, misses the kick, but manages to grab Balor in time and just throws him on the ropes. And now, a series of headbutts from the Rated R Superstar. You can't watch them on TV, kids. Big flying forearm from Finn Balor. As the women make their way into the ring, Beth Phoenix on top again. Big headbutt. Copying Edge, or maybe Edge copied her there. Either way, the Edge and Beth seem to be on the same page. Can the same be said for Finn and Rhea? We'll have to see as this match goes on. Beth sending Rhea out of the ring now. Taunting Finn like he did to Edge. And what's Beth going for here? Twisting her over. Boston Crab from Beth Phoenix on the outside. Just trying to wear her down, I guess. But Rhea fights her way out. Grabs Beth. Brings her up into the slam next to the announcer's table. The crowd loving Rhea here, and who doesn't? But we also all love Beth Phoenix, probably. What a match we have here. Beth sent across to the barricade. What strength from Rhea. As Rhea makes her way back into the ring, we're at an 8 count. Beth looks out of it. Can she get back into the ring in time? She's awake, but Rhea throws herself off like Finn, but doesn't connect. But manages to bring it back. Picks up Beth and drops her hardest part of the ring. But misses the leg drop. Beth back up. After all that punishment, just keeps on coming. Grabs Rhea and sends her back to the ring. Brings back the action to the squared circle. Picks up Rhea. Stalling suplex. Look at the strength on show from the Glamazon. And bam! No one outpowers. Cover! We've got a cover here. 2! Oh! Rhea kicks before 2. It's gonna take a lot more than that to keep Rhea Ripley down. Beth tags out for Edge. Edge and Balor going at it again, and Balor straight into the action with another jumping forearm. Just working away here on Edge. Fired up Finn Balor. Sends Edge into the corner. What's he got planned here? Brings him out. Is he looking for the shotgun? Bam! Into the turnbuckle. Edge may be in trouble here. As float over DDT from Finn. And Edge is stunned. Going into the submission hold from Finn. Will Edge tap out to Finn Balor? But he manages to turn it around. Balor may have missed his chance there as Edge. Execution to Finn Balor. Has that knocked out Balor? Education, not an easy move to take. Execution, sorry. 2. Oh, near fall from Finn Balor. Edge got the spear in his arsenal. Oh, but a low drop kick from Finn Balor, and he tags out. Maybe a wise decision there. Beth and Rhea back at it once again. As Beth goes to lift up for another stalling suplex, but Rhea was ready for it. Kicks her, looking for the Riptide here. Riptide on Beth Phoenix. Can Beth kick out here? Yes, she does. What power from Beth Phoenix. Rhea looking to end it here. Brings Beth over into the corner. Makes the tag. Double team on Beth and Edge. As they both go for the... No, but reversed from Beth and Edge. Edge spears to Finn Balor. Spear out of nowhere. Is that it? It is. Edge wins it for Edge and Beth Phoenix. Out of nowhere, he hits the spear, and it's enough to put Finn Balor away. Edge overcoming the monster he created, and Beth avenging her attack by Rhea Ripley. What a match! I'd go so far as to say that match was very good. And next up is a singles match, a grudge match between the almighty Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. A lot of history between these two, dating back to NXT apparently. Big showing for the show, NXT, back in the black and gold in Winter Park, Florida. Bobby Lashley making his way out first, the almighty. Both Brock and Bobby having MMA experience. Well, we see some of that experience coming into this match. Brock obviously more successful over there, but you can never count the almighty out of a match. Chiseled like a Greek god. There is no denying the power of Bobby Lashley. And Bobby Lashley might be in Brock's head. Might have the psychological edge here. Brock admitting that he just can't stop thinking about Bobby, even when he's in bed with his wife. What's up with that? Bobby Lashley, the almighty, is always ready for a fight. See what he can do here against Brock Lesnar. And here he comes, the beast incarnate, the alpha male of our species, the country boy. Brock Lesnar! Used to be WWE champion. Ignore that breakout thing. I'll change the controls as soon as I can. But Brock Lesnar making his way down to the ring here. Looking chiseled as ever. Just a specimen of a human being. No one is stronger. Certainly no one is more resilient. No one hits a German suplex better than Brock Lesnar. Just staring down Bobby Lashley in the ring like a lion hunting a zebra. Just staring at him, and here he comes. Into the ring comes Brock Lesnar. It's a task for anyone to beat Brock Lesnar. He's defeated legends The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, John Cena, Roman Reigns. Hundreds of names have fallen to the beast. But let's see how this match plays out. Here we go, Brock vs. Bobby, and Bobby gets the upper hand to start off with, throwing Brock into the corner and smashing his head against the turnbuckle. Bobby Lashley, what can he do here? Elbows to the back of the head of Brock Lesnar. We got a cover! 2 count! Oh! Almost a flash victory for Bobby Lashley there. Bobby Lashley punches to the sides of the head of Brock. And now just, working on the arm there. Both men being WWE champions. Long, illustrious careers as Bobby gets in close with the punches. Bobby says that he should have won all their matches, but Brock has Lashley beat. Their last match proper at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia, where Brock managed to pin Bobby after the Hurt Lock and delivering the F5. German suplex by Brock. Brock continuing to interfere in Bobby's business over the last couple weeks, costing Lashley that shot at the United States Championship. But Bobby has Brock by the hair here, sends him into the corner, and now picks him up and just pulls him out. Brock not looking so strong here. Bobby Lashley dominating the performance so far, but Brock pushes him off. You can never count Brock out for long. And he punches Lashley in the head, and he busts him open immediately. That's the power of the beast. Sends Lashley out, stares him down, as to say, I am above you, Lashley. You're not on my level. But Lashley makes his way back into the ring. Tussle between the two, but Brock picks Lashley up. Snake eyes on the top turnbuckle. Lifts Lashley up again, but Lashley's come out fighting. Punch, and a kick there, and he dances on him, slaps his ass. But Brock is having none of it, but Lashley counters once again, but Lesnar counters once again, back and forth. Lesnar now going into the trifecta of German suplexes. Welcome to Suplex City. Brock now pulling Lashley away from the ropes, going for a cover here. Is this it? 1, 2. Near fall for Bobby Lashley there. That was almost it. Lashley can't be feeling good after those German suplexes, but Lesnar has Bobby up here. Is he going to hit it? F5 to Bobby Lashley. Surely that's... but the ring awareness from the veteran Bobby Lashley to get his hand under the rope there. But has he just angered the beast? Has he just made it worse for himself? But what's this? MVP out to help Bobby Lashley once again. Has been trying to make amends with Lashley over the last couple of weeks. And will this be it? Roll up. But Brock is not having any of that. MVP getting involved here. I don't think anyone saw that coming. Lesnar picking up Bobby and German suplex into the ropes. Lashley, help from MVP, doesn't seem to be doing much at the moment. Lesnar just working on him at the moment. Punch, but Lashley gets him back. Lesnar gets Lashley back, but Lashley blocks. Turns Brock around. gets Brock up onto his shoulders and throws him against the ropes. Can't be feeling good after that one from Lesnar. Lashley sends Lesnar over the ropes, kick a punch, and then just lifting him up and down onto the ring apron. The lower spine of Lesnar can't be feeling good after that one. Lashley sending Brock into the barricade, and back body drop, from Lashley. And again, punches to the face of Lesnar, perhaps trying to also bust Lesnar open, as Lesnar did to Lashley. A lot of L's going on in this match. But who will be taking the L tonight, as belly-to-belly suplex from Bobby Lashley has Brock stunned, showing off to the crowd, grabs Lashley and just throws him across the floor. Can Lesnar recover from this? Lashley saying, "I'm the best," on a 6 count, but Bobby breaks it up. Lashley picking up Lesnar here, but Brock slips behind and German suplex to the Almighty. Picks Bobby up once again and throws him against the ring post. Can't be good for Bobby's head there. And Brock now in the ring taunting Lashley. Back and forth from these two behemoths. Neither man willing to stay down for long. But what's Lesnar thinking about here? Goes behind and pulls Lashley into the camel clutch. Can Lesnar make Bobby tap out? Won't do anything for the match, but might be a psychological edge overall. Can't do it, and he lets Lashley out. Now, Brock sending Lashley into the steel steps, my God! And working away on the limbs. Relentless brutality from the Beast Incarnate. The alpha male of our species getting hit with a knee, actually. I was going to talk about how dominant he was, but Bobby Lashley having none of that. Both men back into the ring now. Turn around, Lashley! Brock manages to take advantage. Picks up Lashley. Just dumps him on his neck. What's Brock got in mind here? Punch to Lashley in the face. And now just picks him up by the neck and throws him into the ropes. But Bobby back up again. Lesnar has Bobby on his shoulders. Is he going to hit the F5? Surely that's Bobby done. 1, 2, 3. Brock Lesnar is your winner here tonight, beating the almighty Bobby Lashley. A great feud coming to an end here. Back and forth and fight for the ages. But now it's time for our main event. You know what it is. Everyone get excited, because our main event is formerly honorary use Sami Zayn versus the tribal chief himself, Roman Reigns. And why? This for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Universal Championship or something. Doing this at NXT TakeOver in your house. How is this one going to pan out? First out, Sami Zayn. Betrayed by the Bloodline, and so betrayed the Bloodline back. Sami Zayn out here. Can he do the impossible and dethrone the tribal chief? This story starting way back last year, as Sami aligned himself with the bloodline, but ultimately it would come to blows after Sami refused to beat down an already fallen Kevin Owens. Has that moment and the disruption between Jay, Jimmy, and Solo and Paul given Sami the psychological edge he needs to win this match? What a moment that would be. In real life, in Montreal, Canada, Sami in front of his home crowd? What a moment this could be for Sami Zayn. But here comes the head of the table, the tribal chief, the big dog, the WWE Universal Heavyweight Undisputed Champion. Where is he? He's coming. He's behind the curtain, but he's just about to appear flanked by his wise man, Paul Heyman. It's Roman Reigns. Roman been dominant over the entire WWE roster, beating the likes of Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens. Came out victorious in the Survivor Series War Games match against Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre, and the Brawling Brutes. Held the Universal title for over 800 days. Been undisputed champion since WrestleMania. Is there any way to stop the head of the table? Seems invincible right now. Flanked by Paul Heyman, the wise man here, whispering help into the tribal chief's ear, whispering wise things there. But Roman, is his mind on the match, or is it on the rest of the bloodline? Jimmy and Jay not here, Solo nowhere to be seen, and obviously he's fighting who used to be the honorary use, Sami Zayn. Lots of tension going into this match, but that might just give Roman more fuel to burn in this match. Maybe it makes him stronger. Can he overcome Zayn to face Cody Rhodes at Elimination Chamber? Stepping into the ring, the man, he's on God mode. Greatness on a different level. There is no one near him. No one can touch him. The tribal chief, the champion, Roman Reigns, trying to kill the disruptor of his island of relevancy. Can Reigns do it here tonight? Or will the valiant Sami Zayn prove too much for the tribal chief? Paul Heyman making his way out. Roman just staring the crowd down, daring anyone to oppose him. Crowd obviously against him, in favor of Sami Zayn here. But this is what it's all about. The WWE Universal Heavyweight Undisputed title. Both titles belonging to Reigns. Can he make it another year as a dominant champion? Reigns seems to think he can. Sami thinks he can beat him. Both men not going to give an inch in this match. We're in for an absolute classic. Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns for the Universal Heavyweight Universal WWE Skibbity Bop title. Whatever. And here we go. Roman, because I forgot to turn the thing off. Over to Sammy, but Sammy fighting back immediately. Chops and kicks to Roman, and then a big clothesline to start it off, and Sammy's fired up. He's not here to mess around. Sammy's here to win. Punching Roman in the face, giving it his all, but oh! Big running forearm from the Tribal Chief. Never think you're on top against Roman Reigns, because that's when he comes back. And he does this, just punches Sammy in the kidneys, and Sammy falls over, and then picks him up once again just to slam him repeatedly into the mat. Roman also not giving an inch here. Absolutely fired up, giving it everything he has, but Sammy fighting back. Can he do something here against the Tribal Chief? Stay on top? Just punches him in the mouth, in the nose, in the eyes, everywhere. Dancing on him. Never gonna give up is Sami Zayn. Roman sends him out on the outside onto the apron, punches him, but Sammy hits Roman Reigns back. Both men giving as good as they got in this match so far. Roman, looked like he was going for the DDT, but Sammy fighting back out. Will we see the spear or the haluva kick first in this match? Just have to wait and see. Oh! Sammy blocked it from Roman. Big punches and a headbutt sends Sammy to the floor mat. There. And punches, stomp, working on the arms from Roman. Absolutely emotionally charged. Is Sammy bitten off more than he can chew in this match? Was this a mistake? And a Superman punch from Reigns! Cover! 1, 2. Oh, Sammy kicks out. Sammy surviving for now, but Roman Reigns on top here. Can Sammy find a way back into this match? Sammy picks up Roman. Again, Blue Thunder Bomb! Losing my damn voice over how much of an epic move Sami Zayn has just pulled off. Now punching and slapping Roman around like he's a bitch. But Roman fighting back. Doesn't get there in time, but a guillotine to Sammy. Is Sammy going to fade here? Sammy into the guillotine. Can he get out? Or will he fade and tap out? No! Sammy fights out of it, throws Reigns off him, punches, jumps off the ropes into a DDT! Reigns is shook here. The guillotine not managing to get it done. Cover! Sami Zayn, your new WWE Universal Heavyweight title champion, beating Roman Reigns off the jumping DDT, but Reigns, his foot on the ropes, the ref didn't see, getting a taste of his own medicine here. Sami Zayn has done the impossible. What a night here at WWE Elimination Chamber. Is this what we're going to see at the actual real-life Elimination Chamber? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch any new videos that come out. I'm going to be putting out a ton. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.